This video will look at how to manage fee structures. So firstly we go to Merchant and then Setup, and then from the fee structure drop down we click on the list page. So fee structures are typically used to add certain fees to a shopping basket or an order, but they can also actually be used to create discounts as well. So from the search page we can click the green tick icon to edit an existing fee structure and the red cross to delete one. To create a new one, we click Create on the right hand side. The first thing we need to do is give it a name. We can then mark it as active or inactive and set a tax code. So we then have some constraints that we can apply to the fee structure, such as a date range limitation, customer's price range, and we can also add a promotion code. We then come down to the rules, so we can either add a fixed fee such as $100, and we can also either or add a percentage, for example 10%. If we are creating a discount, we would just need to put a negative sign in front of that number. So that would, in this instance, we'd be giving a $100 discount but adding a 10% fee. And then we've also got the option to include tax into the calculations, so depending on whether this is ticked or not, the fee will be applicable to the XGST component or the total component of the order. And then lastly we've got some account codes here which just apply to your accounting system if you're using one. The fee is added as a line item to the order or the invoice, so just to correlate that back to the accounting system we would enter those here. And then we click Save. And now we have a couple more options. So the first one is to create a product set that this applies to. So we can add one or more rules by clicking Add on the right hand side. And there's a few options here. So firstly we can create an inclusion rule, or alternatively we can create a deny rule. So we can then break it down to say any products where the supplier is or isn't one of the following, where the manufacturer is or isn't one of the following. We can go in and limit it down to a specific category in the system, and then we can go all the way down to a single product. So for example, if we add a single product here, we'll see that this fee is currently only applicable to this product. We can go in and add a second rule that says any products from the blue chip supplier. So now any products that meet either of those conditions will go through. And then lastly we have the customer rules. So if we add a promotion code, we don't need to worry about the customer rules. Anyone that has that code can use it. And typically that promotion code would only really be used for a discount. But if we wish to add some customer rules, in the same way that we could with the products, we can have allow rules or deny rules, and then we can break it down by individual user roles, individual companies, and then all the way down to a single customer. So we could say that this fee applies to all users.